You're watching Up to Speed on Cardinal Television at St. John Fisher College.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Up to Speed, a show that brings you up to speed on some of the big stories within the sports world this week. I'm your host, James Deasy, and let's get right into the show. Starting with the NCAA, the men's basketball tournament finals have been set. The Gonzaga Bulldogs against the North Carolina Tar Heels will be taking place Monday night. The Tar Heels are looking to bounce back from last year's rough defeat by Villanova as the Bulldogs are silencing all of their critics. Many could not have predicted this game as Kentucky and Duke are always favorites, but without a doubt, this will be an exciting game. Upset alert happened this past weekend as the 111-game win streak of the UConn ladies basketball team fell in an upset to Mississippi State. Morgan Williams' shot sealed the deal with a few seconds in the game to take down the gigantic win streak by a score of 66-64. This was Mississippi State's first title appearance in program history, but ended up falling short to South Carolina on Sunday, 67-55. On to the NFL. After a video circulating over social media, Clemson quarterback Deshaun Watson, who is set to be a top pick in this year's draft, was run out of a bar in Tuscaloosa, Alabama this weekend. Afterwards, the establishment posted an apology stating that there was no employees involved. The bar posted on Facebook and said, "Over the years, we have had thousands of visitors from rival schools and have always treated them fairly. Today was not any different." If you recall, Watson led Clemson to a 35-31 victory over Alabama in the national championship game this year. So it kind of makes sense that someone was a little mad and tried to kick him out of the bar. Patriots owner Robert Kraft states that he wouldn't be surprised to have a London NFL team by 2024. The English capital has hosted several games since 2007, with 4 regular season games in 2017 scheduled there already. As the carousel for the now Las Vegas Raiders has come out of the woodwork over the past week, this is no different, besides that it is in another continent. Will players actually want to travel all the way for a 4-hour game just to come home? I'm not really sure about that. Cam Newton went under torn rotator cuff surgery this past week, and it has gone successfully. Dr. Connor was pleased with the results of the surgery, and Cam is at home resting, says head trainer Ryan Vermillion. Newton will not be able to throw for 12 weeks. The team officials expect Newton to be ready for practice when the Panthers report to training camp in late July. Now, on to the NBA. New York Knicks guard Derrick Rose will miss the remainder of the season after tearing the meniscus in his left knee Sunday. Rose has played a total of 64 games so far this season, but again, he is injured. Rose tore his ACL back in the 2012 playoffs and has never been the same since. Honestly, it is hard to see a player who had great potential fall to several injuries that Rose has. Yao Ming, remember him? The 7-foot giant for the Rockets? Well, Ming is making moves to bring China to elite status in the world of basketball. Newly inducted Hall of Famer was elected president of the CBA. More than 750 million TV viewers watched the NBA in China last year. The 20-team CBA is unfortunately on the back burner as there is a lack of media and sponsorship revenue to put more money into promoting and airing live games. As sports such as the NFL and NHL go more viral, I'm not surprised if Ming gets the deal and we see a dominant basketball league in China by 2020. This has been another episode of Up to Speed. As I graduate this semester, I would like to thank those who tune in weekly for this show. We'll be passing the show on to a new host in the upcoming weeks, but without further ado, I'm your host, James Deasy. Catch you next time.